ni un boliviano, pues. Eso pues, ya me picó el mosquito. ¿Cómo quiero ver a mi hermana? Ya, pues.
Let's roll.
Cómo me gustaba estar arreglando los cacharros.
Rosario Village has been turned into a cartel prison camp. Search the warden's office for intel on the prisoners who've been held there. It might give us a lead on the disappearances.
I'll be damned. Cartel just put up a wall and turned the whole village into a prison.
What's the play?
Same as before. Get inside, find the warden's office, search it for intel on the missing people. There have to be answers behind those walls. Let's move.
Watch for civilians. We don't want to kill somebody by mistake.
I got a target carrying submachine guns. Tango on the roof. Tango on the roof. Got eyes on a mounted weapon. Sniper out there.
They're gonna see you. Hold up. We're out of the cage. That was a civilian, genius.
That's gotta be the warden's office. If there are any prisoner records, they'll be in there. We need to get inside and see what we can find. Got a delivery schedule here. Looks like the cartel's getting ready to airlift some supplies to one of their remote bases. Cargo plane's fueled and ready to go.
Rebels could sure use that gear, boss. All we gotta do is steal the plane. What do you think?
Hey, I found a Santa Blanca medal. This'll make a nice souvenir. We got a PC over here. If there's a record of the prison's inmates, it's here. No time to be choosy. We'll download every document. Download started. Stay alert, people. Download complete. Let's exfil and get the data to Bowman. Hopefully there's something here we can use. Hang on, I'll drive.
Watch your fire. We don't want to hit any civilians. Looks like they're filling for us. Hang back before they spot you. Shit. That was fucking close.
I'll pilot.
I'm good. Crank it. They're on alert. We're made. Got some rebels trading shots with the cartel. You want to back them up?
According to this, a journalist named Lupe Vera has been investigating the disappearances in San Mateo. She's caused enough trouble that the cartel's gonna make her disappear next. We've got her 20. Let's get to her before the Sicarios do. Second target.
We're out of the cage. The lieutenant's on the run. Oh, here we go. They've seen us.
The alarm is disabled. Frag out.
Rebels in Santa Blanca are throwing lead. You want to get some? Was the alarm supposed to go off?
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
Chopper inbound.
Easy. Come in.
Got some questions for you, asshole.
I'll tell you what I know. Just don't hurt me.
Helicopter incoming. Chopper, down. We're wasting time, folks. Let's go.
That kink in the cartel's comms will give the rebels a reason to grow some balls. Frag out.
Helicopter, get down. Kilo's down.
Frag out. Get some.
Got some rebels trading shots with the cartel. We want to back them up. You guys all good? Damn, I love this job.
A Bolivian journalist named Lupe Vera has been investigating the disappearances in San Mateo for several months. Track her down and find out what she knows.
We're coming up on the journalist's last known location. Let's track her down and find out what she knows about the missing people.
We gotta figure the cartel's around, looking for her too.
Hola, camarada.
What do you want, gringo?
We're looking for a journalist named Lupe Vera.
So are we, but it's too late. The cartel has her. They've taken her back to their base.
You planning a rescue?
Yes, but it would be suicide. The outpost is heavily guarded and I don't have enough troops.
You do now. We need to get to Vera, whatever it takes.
Then let's go. We haven't got much time. Anden, hermanos.
Heads up, hostile presence.
I heard a Sicario over here, next to the sandbag emplacement.
Looks like they're feeling froggy. Got some rebels trading shots with the cartel. We want to back them up. They've seen us.
Miren para acá. Balas, balas, por fin tengo balas. Aquí, ayúdenme, por favor.
Frag out.
Rebels at San Antonio, land. Wanna get some?
Gracias. Fucking hell, it's good to be free.
You the journalist?
Me llamo Lupe Vera, but I don't know if I'll stay with journalism after this shit. To whom do I owe my rescue?
We're working with Pac Katari. We need any info you got on the people who are disappearing.
There is a rebel safe house near here. Everything I have on los desaparecidos is there.
Then let's go get it.
Frag out. Get some. Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
I've got the bike. Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
I'm good to go.
just chasing the fucking tails now. Clear over here. Poke the hornet's nest. We done? Shit, I kinda got all excited there. They're on alert.
The hideout is just ahead.
Good. Show us that intel on the people disappearing in San Mateo. We need to put a stop to it.
Buenas.
It's not hard to guess that los desaparecidos, the disappeared, have all been murdered. I've got notes and some truck the cartel uses to pick up the bodies. It's supposed to have a regular route like a fucking garbage service.
That's it? What about its route? Its schedule?
Nothing specific. Oye, amigo, this was hard enough to get as it is. I just know that the truck's last stop is a place where the cartel gets rid of the bodies. What about my story? There are dozens of families, hundreds who need answers to what happened to their loved ones.
When we get answers, you'll be the one to spread the word. Adios, and gracias.
Nomad, I've gone through those files you snagged in Rosario. There's nothing on the missing people in there.
There anything on El Pozolero? We got a description of a truck that makes his regular deliveries, but nothing on the truck's route or its schedule. It's like this truck just roams the countryside and anybody putting back just vanishes.
Well, it isn't supernatural. Here, the Rosario's files have info on the truck's route. I'm sending it to you now. Get your mitts on the driver and make him tell you his final destination. That's where all the remains will be.
Got it.
I'm going to wait here for Bagatari.
The court.
Should find that truck.
Eyes on the truck. We need this fucker alive.
He's already got a loading back full of goddamn bodies.
Truck stop. Get the driver. Let's see who this guy is.
Down. They're gonna see you.
I'm unarmed! I'm unarmed! Okay, ya está, bro.
You El Pozolero?
For serious?
fuck no, I'm not that Diablo. I just drive the truck, way, nada más.
Tell me his name and where to find him.
His name's Raul something. Raul Morillo. You sure you want me to tell you where he is?
Motherfucker, tell me where El Pozzolero is. I ran out of patience 2 days ago.
All right, I'll tell you where he is. Pero, we should never found out. Okay.
Bowman, this is Nomad. The driver gave us El Pozzolero's real name, Raul Morillo. He also gave up Pozzolero's location.
Outstanding. I'll run Mario's name and send you whatever background I can find.
This one's weird, Bowman. These cartel goons are staying away from El Pozzolero like he's got the plague.
That might be why there's such little chatter about him. Be careful. There's a lot of unknowns here. Just make sure he's alive. Otherwise, we'll never get confirmation on these missing people.
I just got a file transfer from Bowman.
When I was a kid, we used to live over the train tracks. Every time a train went past, I would run into my mother's bed, and she'd assure me there was no such thing as monsters. She was such a liar. El Pozzolero, also known as the Stew Maker. Sometimes the cartel needs a dead body to completely disappear without a trace. In such cases, they ship the cadavers off to San Mateo. The first thing El Pozzolero does is place the bodies inside a barrel, which he fills with caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, then covers the drums, stirring occasionally. After 24 hours, there's nothing left but a thick sludge, a stew. He pours this into a pit. Any leftover teeth or bone fragments he smashes into dust. Last year, more than 300 people disappeared in San Mateo. Their families have no idea if their loved ones are alive or dead. They can't have proper burials, they can't have closure. The only one who knows what truly happened to these people is El Pozzolero, the monster who melted them.
Looks like she was able to dig up some background on El Pozzolero. Transfer from Bowman. Looks like she was able to dig up some background on El Pozzolero. I don't like this. We've got no idea what we're walking into.
I'm getting, tense, you know? Kind of like a little nervous.
Like Bowman said, there are a lot of variables in play.
There ain't a lot of variables. We just don't know what they are, so...
We've got a location on El Pozolero. Go and get this bastard and bring...
Taking everything into account. We need a covert way in. I want to see El Pozolero before he sees us.
We got company. Stay sharp. Looks like we've riled them up. Those Sicarios are... That thing's gonna explode. The emitter's on its last leg. Oh, that was messy as shit. That goddamn emitter's taking a lot of damage.
Engage targets.
Chopper inbound. Good hit on the helo. Clear over here. That emitter's taking too many goddamn hits.
Qatari got his message out. That should get his people stirred up.
You've been working hard, my friends. This is how you say? Birthing a beautiful friendship?
Sure. I guess that's how you say. We're in this fight all the way, Pac.
I do not doubt it. And we shall all reap what we sow. Viva Bolivia! Viva la revolución!
Rattle the cage. Clear.
¡Hagan algo, cabrones! ¡Nos están tirando! ¿Dónde están las putas patrullas que necesitamos? Quédense donde están. Un apoyo, me llegó el pinche apoyo que estábamos esperando.
We got more Sicarios incoming.
Vamos llegando de chinga al pinche punto de encuentro donde estaban los putos que íbamos a apañar.
Tangos are heading the wrong way.
Sé que están aquí. Ya nos esperan. A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Oh shit, here they come.
Frag out.
We're clear on this side.
We've got a location on El Postolero.
I'll
Go
fly.
and get this bastard and bring him to me. He's got a lot to answer for.
We rattled somebody's cage.
Coming up on the cartel base now. Let's go find El Pozolero. You guys smell that?
Christ, the fuck is it? Death, man. Fucking
¡Carajo,
death.
nos están atacando! ¡Cúbranse!
Ah, shit, we've been spotted. Their lieutenant's running away.
I got eyes on El Pozolero. Remember, we need him alive. Manos arriba. Let me see those hands.
Hola, señores. You're taller than the usual delivery people.
Looks like more Sicarios want to get some.
Estos cabrones ya llegaron para ayudarnos. Van llegando al lugar.
Mierda. Ahora sí ya valió. ¡Me doy! Puta, valió verga. Güey.
No podemos tocarlo.
We're staying overnight. I should probably have the horse.
Your bear. Like a teddy bear?
Oh, it's not what you think. I'm not overly afraid of the dark, but Pepito will think I'm cheating on him. The media Flores once gave me a jirafa azul, and Pepito said the nastiest things to him. I had to spank him. Pepito, that is, not this rough.
Is this guy for real or is he fucking with us? I think he's fucking for real. Something kept his mind from growing up the whole way.
Do all Americans curse as much as you do? I'm supposed to wash away an American this week, but he...
Wait.
You're coming with us, fuckface.
Inigo Morales, district court judge, disappeared on his way home from work. Octavio Rodriguez, student activist. Kidnapped by a gang of armed men outside a local bar, never seen again. Mirabel Castro, schoolteacher, last seen at an Unidad checkpoint in Santa Cruz.
I remember her. She had beautiful skin, like an angel.
There's 1,000 more like them in this stack, you son of a bitch, and that's just this year. Every one of them had a family. People out of their minds with grief because their loved ones are gone.
But they were dead. What else could I do?
Midas thinks he's got the mind of a child. Probably has no idea what you're talking about.
Well, he better have a fucking photographic memory. I want the names of every single person you put in one of those drums. I don't care how long it takes. Do you understand me?
Yes? Okay. Then you will take me back, ¿verdad? I must get back to work.
I can handle stupid and I can handle grim, but I sure don't like seeing them in one package.
He's not exactly stupid. He's emotionally underdeveloped. He didn't learn the... proper way to react to the dead. Like his brain broke?
He's disassociated.
El Mudo was outmanned and outgunned, and he knew it. What do you do when you don't have an army and you need one? You buy one. Every officer, like every prostitute, has a price.
Quiebren el sueño.
It was the right move. I would have done the same thing. But El Mudo forgot. Fear is always worth more than money.
Exactly.
I, for one, am not gonna let my kids... burn ants anymore.
Nomad. Things are moving fast on Santa Blanca's side of the board. El Muro and El Sueño are at war.
Because Sueño told Muro to kill his own brother?
After that, Muro paid Unidad to hit Sueño.
Guess that didn't go so well.
Not so much.
So now we let these assholes wipe each other out?
I wish. Unfortunately, Muro is one of our only shots at Sueño. They've been best friends since childhood. We need to know everything he knows.
Got it. So we grab El Muro before Unidad slips him out of Bolivia, or Sueño kills him.
It's gonna blow.
Nada que reportar por el momento. Continuamos con la búsqueda de los enemigos. Avisamos que los refuerzos ya vienen en camino. Hasta ellos que destruyen al enemigo.
Bowman, this is Nomad. What have you got on Media Luna?
That province is all Unidad. A thug in uniform calling himself El Comandante is considered top dog out there. He's assisting Santa Blanca with security, especially against the rebels. We have to break up this little romance between Unidad and Santa Blanca, but since El Comandante always wears a mask, we have no idea who he is.
We'll look into that mystery for you and see if we can't make things uncomfortable for Santa Blanca along the way.
Intel on this guy is sketchy at best. The cartel and the Bolivians call him El Comandante. Age unknown, birthplace unknown, real name unknown. An officer in Unidad, Bolivia's military police, El Comandante made a name for himself hunting down rebels. The rebels had something of a foothold in Media Luna until El Comandante and Unidad arrived in force. It was a slaughter. Rumor has it our boy personally took a few scalps as souvenirs. On paper, he's a lieutenant colonel. In reality, he wields the kind of authority reserved for legends. And he's been using that authority to put Unidad to work for Santa Blanca. But the way he's been insinuating Unidad into the cartel's operation should make Sueño worry. If it were up to him, Sueño wouldn't work with anyone from Unidad. His problem is the rebels. You can't fight what you don't know. And if there's one thing El Comandante knows, it's the rebels. Without him, Media Luna would be in rebel-controlled territory. Like all good frenemies, Sueño keeps a close eye on El Comandante, careful never to let down his guard.
Eyes on a pair of grunts. Near the
Target
crate of
spotted.
medical supplies.
I got eyes on a captain. I got another. That's 5. Clear. How you guys holding up?
We poked the hornet's nest.
Nomad,
Long time no see, boss.
hope Bolivia is treating you well.
It's kept us busy.
As long as you're on the clock, we have a new situation I was hoping you could help with.
Shoot.
Turns out there's more to Bolivia than weapons-grade cocaine. They've discovered uranium lurking under all those plants, and they've started mining it.
Shit.
It gets worse. We have intel that says Russian ultra-nationalists are helping them, in exchange for getting their hands on some of it.
That's solid.
We have a ghost on the ground there. A sharp new kid who's infiltrated Unidad posing as a Russian agent. Codename Little Brother.
Cute.
Unidad is sending samples of this uranium to Russia soon, and we need to intercept it. Get in touch with Little Brother, and he'll walk you through the op.
Copy that.
Hot damn. Mitchell came down to play in Bolivia.
I hope he didn't get rusty behind that desk.
Never happened.
Once he's back on a two-way shooting range, it'll come back to him.
We're getting the band back together.
Unidad's inserted troops into the province. We need to keep our heads down.
Hey man, try to take us off some sweet jumps, alright?
Little brother, this is Nomad.
Oh, Christ, please don't call me that. Can it be something just a little bit cooler?
What?
I don't know, like Spade. I like Spade.
I'm not compromising operational integrity to give you a new code name. If you don't like it, take it up with Griffin.
Shit. Sure thing. Old timer.
We keep a tight schedule. What's the sit rep?
Got this place sealed up tight. Only way in is by Halo. You're gonna have to base jump in here from the cliff overhead.
What kind of welcome can we expect?
I'll clear a landing zone for you. That's the best you're gonna get. Come in frosty and don't bother knocking off your boots.
You really think we can trust this punk?
Griffin vouched for him.
Griffith's not parachuting hot into a Unidad base.
Sometimes you gotta have a little faith.
In God, though, right?
And Griffin.
Nomad, one more thing. Remember to stay undetected. If anyone sees you, the mission's over.
We're in.
Keep your heads down. You can't be detected.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
Enemy spotted.
Down, get down, chopper.
Glad you all finally made it.
We do the job right.
Yeah, meanwhile, Unidad loaded the shipment on a helicopter and is just waiting for the word to haul it out of here.
Why didn't you just grab the bird and go?
Yeah, it's not that simple. They're taking security seriously. They locked down the controls, and the only one who has the code is the chopper's pilot.
So we grab him and get the code.
Why are we here again? Seems like our little hotshot could have handled this on his own.
The code changes every day. How was I supposed to know when new relics were gonna show up?
If you'd gotten the code, you could have flown out of here at any point, right?
Well, not everyone knows how to fly one of those things.
Shit!
Tango number 3.
Hey, I spot 2 riflemen by the helipad.
You got one on your ass.
Whoa, what the hell is that?
It's an optical camo suit.
Reactive camouflage. Since when?
This is just a prototype from Skeltech. They asked me to do some field tests.
Sign me up for one of those.
Maybe one day.
Hold up. There's a weapons case here.
Head on a swivel, shithead. You got one close.
Nice.
They're gonna make you back up.
Bad guys inbound.
They're gonna spot you. Back up.
This has details on a cartel supply chopper loaded and ready to roll. Sounds like something that would really lend the rebels a hand.
Danger close, danger close. You got one on your ass.
No veo nada. ¿Qué fue eso?
That makes 5.
Yo, eyes on the grunt, close to the camp entrance.
Bad guys inbound.
Hell, sounds like they found a body.
Jesus, why don't you just send up a flare? Glad you all finally made it.
We do the job right.
Yeah, meanwhile, Unidad loaded the shipment on a helicopter and is just waiting for the word to haul it out of here.
Why didn't you just grab the bird and go?
Yeah, it's not that simple. They're taking security seriously. They locked down the controls, and the only one who has the code is the chopper's pilot.
So we grab him and get the code.
Why are we here again? Seems like our little hotshot could have handled this on his own.
The code changes every day. How was I supposed to know when new relics were gonna show up?
If you'd gotten the code, you could have flown out of here at any point, right?
Well, not everyone knows how to fly one of those things.
Shit!
Head on a swivel, shithead. You got one close.
Down, you're giving yourself away.
Inbound.
Got one on your ass.
Eyes on the grunt. He's alone. By the camp entrance.
Head on a swivel, shithead. You got one close. That's the pilot. Danger close, danger close.
Back it up, back it up. We got a grunt all by his lonesome, at the entrance to the camp.
We're here for the chopper. Give me the code.
Что это? Это пиздец.
Let's hope you learn some English or you're gonna die wishing you had.
Yes, of course. I speak English. I'll tell you the code.
You know, I speak Russian. I could have interrogated him. You didn't have to be so rough with him.
We got what we needed. You worry about getting us that chopper.
Let me mark its location for you. You guys realize the second we're airborne, shit's gonna hit the fan.
But we're carrying their uranium. They wouldn't shoot us down, right?
Anyone want to take odds on that bet? I didn't think so. Bad
That'd
guys
be
inbound.
insane.
Insane would be letting us go. They'd rather get rid of the evidence than risk what we're carrying.
What about the SAM launchers?
They'll blast us out of the sky. We should shut down the generators.
You got one on your ass.
Usted no debe preguntar ni opinar de eso, ¿entiende?
Yo, grunt with a submachine gun. Check the helipad.
Danger close, danger close.
Usted no debe preguntar ni opinar de eso, ¿entiende?
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
¿Por qué no te reportó?
Hang back, that angle might spot you. Alright, breathe easy.
I got it. I'll fly.
Back it up, they're gonna see you.
This whole region is crawling with AA that'll knock you out of the sky. The only way to get past it is to keep low and fly through that canyon. Think you can manage that?
Only one way to find out.
You guys realize the second we're airborne, shit's gonna hit the fan.
But we're carrying their uranium. They wouldn't shoot us down, right?
Anyone want to take odds on that bet? I didn't think so.
That'd be insane.
Insane would be letting us go. They'd rather get rid of the evidence than risk what we're carrying.
Se queje tanto y mejor disfrute.
Roger that. Moving.
I got a target carrying
Moving to
submachine
host site
guns.
acquired. Copy that.
Got a
Moving.
third.
Preguntar ni opinar de eso,
I got
¿entiende?
eyes
Got
on
the
the
target.
HVT.
Ready to fire.
Opening fire.
Enemy down.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
This whole region is crawling with AA that'll knock you out of the sky. The only way to get past it is to keep low and fly through that canyon. Think you can manage?
Only one way to find out.
Unidentified aircraft. You are not cleared for this sector. Identify yourself immediately.
Shit! They're all over us.
Is it too early for I told you so?
We need to tell them something.
Like what?
Tell them we're pizza delivery.
This ain't Hollywood, shithead.
But we're carrying their uranium. They wouldn't shoot us down, right?
Anyone want to take odds on that bet? I didn't think so.
That'd be insane.
Insane would be letting us go. They'd rather get rid of the evidence than risk what we're carrying.
Ready to engage. Engaging. Okay, we're still good.
I'll fly.
This whole region is crawling with AA that'll knock you out of the sky. The only way to get past it is to keep low and fly through.
Only one way to find out. Okay, let's focus on the mission.
Unidentified aircraft. You are not cleared for this sector. Identify yourself immediately.
Shit! They're all over us.
Is it too early for I told you so?
We need to tell them something.
Like what?
Tell them we're pizza delivery.
This ain't Hollywood, shithead.
Unidentified aircraft. Respond.
You know, I told Griffin I could figure out how to fly this thing. Qualify for planes.
But not choppers?
How hard can it be?
Griffin made the right call.
Unidentified aircraft. Respond or we will fire. This is your final warning.
They must have called out half of Unidad to stop us.
Just another day on the job, kid. Hold on tight. This is gonna get messy.
This helicopter's proof of what the Russians are up to. We can't let them destroy it.
Realize the second we're airborne, shit's gonna hit the fan.
But we're carrying their uranium. They wouldn't shoot us down, right?
Anyone want to take odds on that bet? I didn't think so.
That'd be insane.
Insane would be letting us go. They'd rather get rid of the evidence than risk what we're carrying.
Say the word, boss. Engaging tangos.
Got him. He's
We're
down.
good. We're good.
Relax. We're still good.
I got it. I'll fly.
This whole region is crawling with AA that'll knock you out of the sky. The only way to get past it is to keep...
Only one way to find out.
Unidentified aircraft. You are not cleared for this sector. Identify yourself immediately.
Shit! They're all over us.
Is it too early for I told you so?
We need to tell them something.
Like what?
Tell them we're pizza delivery.
This ain't Hollywood, shithead.
Unidentified aircraft. Respond.
know, I told Griffin I could figure out how to fly this thing. Qualify for planes.
But not choppers?
How hard can it be?
Griffin made the right call.
Unidentified aircraft. Respond or we will fire. This is your final warning.
We've got to find a way to break the secret alliance between Santa Blanca and...
Ready? Let's get back on mission.
They must have called out half of Unidad to stop us.
Just another day on the job, kid. Hold on tight. This is gonna get messy.
This helicopter's proof of what the Russians are up to. We can't let them destroy it.
But we're carrying their uranium. They wouldn't shoot us down, right?
Anyone want to take odds on that bet? I didn't think so.
That'd be insane.
Insane would be letting us go. They'd rather get rid of the evidence than risk what we're carrying.
Roger that. Target marked. Good to go. I'm opening fire. Can't go down. We're cool. We're cool.
I'll pilot.
This whole region is crawling with AA that'll knock you out of the sky. The only way to get past it is...
Only one way to find out. Fire.
Unidentified aircraft. You are not cleared for this sector. Identify yourself immediately.
Shit! They're all over us.
Is it too early for I told you so?
We need to tell them something.
Like what?
Tell them we're pizza delivery.
This ain't Hollywood, shithead.
Unidentified aircraft. Respond.
You know, I told Griffin I could figure out how to fly this thing. Qualify for planes.
But not choppers?
How hard can it be?
Griffin made the right call.
Unidentified aircraft. Respond or we will fire. This is your final warning.
Ready? Open fire.
We'll go.
Let's get back to it.
They must have called out half of Unidad to stop us.
Just another day on the job, kid. Hold on tight. This is gonna get messy.
This helicopter's proof of what the Russians are up to. We can't let them destroy it.
guys realize the second we're airborne, shit's gonna hit the fan.
But we're carrying their uranium. They wouldn't shoot us down, right?
Anyone want to take odds on that bet? I didn't think so.
That'd be insane.
Insane would be letting us go. They'd rather get rid of the evidence than risk what we're carrying.
Ready to engage.
¿Cómo cree que vaya a acabar esta guerra?
I'm opening fire on these shitheads. All right, breathe easy. That was close.
I'll fly.
This whole region is crawling with AA that'll knock you out of the sky. The only way to get past...
Only one way to find out. Fire.
Copy.
Unidentified aircraft. You are not cleared for this sector. Identify yourself immediately.
Shit! They're all over us.
Is it too early for I told you so?
We need to tell them something.
Like what?
Tell them we're pizza delivery.
This ain't Hollywood, shithead.
Unidentified aircraft. Respond.
You know, I told Griffin I could figure out how to fly this thing. Qualify for planes.
But not choppers?
How hard can it be?
Griffin made the right call.
Unidentified aircraft. Respond or we will fire. This is your final warning.
Let's get back to business.
They must have called out half of Unidad to stop us.
Just another day on the job, kid. Hold on tight. This is gonna get messy.
This helicopter is proof of what the Russians are up to. We can't let them destroy it.
Plus, we don't want to radiate half of Bolivia.
Or ourselves. Let's take these choppers out.
Opening fire. Took out the helo.
Las tropas hostiles abandonaron esa zona. Todas las unidades salgan del servicio.
Oh, thank God. I thought we were doomed at least 6 times there.
I counted 7.
Good work. Let's check in. Sooner we get away from this radioactive shit, the better.
Good work, Ghosts.
At least we got you away from your desk.
With the mosquitoes down here, I'm about to go back.
Better the mosquitoes than the office politics.
You might have something there. I need to make a call to the decontamination unit to check on the shipment. Why don't you and your team wait for me inside? I trust babysitting little brother here didn't give you too much trouble.
Oh, can we drop that? For anything else?
Nomad, let me introduce you to John Kozak, one of the sharpest of our young recruits.
Kozak?
Oh, you heard of me?
Yeah. Just a bit of chatter on the grapevine. All of it good.
I'm glad you had your team in place here, Nomad. If the Russians suspect the U.S. of getting involved here, it could make things tense back in Washington.
From what I heard at Unidad, there's a power struggle going on inside the Russian government. They don't know what faction they're working with. They just care about the color that...
Uh-huh. How much? Shit. We have a situation.
What's the snafu?
Part of the package you just delivered is missing.
What?
How much?
Enough that we can't just round it off. We need to lay hands on it. Immediately.
I hate to say this, sir, but if time's an issue, we should bring Bowman in on this.
Make it happen.
Bowman, got a situation here. We intercepted a shipment of uranium headed to Russia, but a good chunk of it's gone missing. I need to know what you know.
Wait, this is the first I've heard of this. Are we dating other people now?
It's an internal ghost op.
Family first, I get it. I did hear some scuttlebutt about a shipment Santa Blanca's transferring in a freight train station in Inca Camina. That might be your tango.
Thanks. I owe you one.
No? I owe you one less.
Kozak, head back to that Unidad base and see if you can figure out where that shipment went. Nomad, take your crew to Inca Camina and follow up on that lead.
Good by me. Let's see which one of us strikes gold first.
Hey, this isn't a game. Stay on your toes and try not to screw things up.
I'll see you at the finish line.
Yeah, I keep telling myself I was just as cocky at that age.
I don't believe that for a second.
He's the best tech I've ever seen. A real wizard. We almost lost him to Skeltech, but lucky enough for us, he wanted to work in the field. One of the youngest ghosts ever. We usually have a little more seasoning.
I don't want to question your judgment, sir.
I do enough of that for the both of us. That kid there might be as green as a coca leaf, but mark my words, when it comes to soldiers like us, he's the future.
If he lives long enough to see it. I'm taking the bike.
Go on without me. I'll catch up with you. got small arms fire.
El Muro's Unidad buddies are trading shots with Santa Blanca.
All right, we go in and we find El Muro.
I'm moving to position.
Let me get into
Spotting
position.
another tango.
Wait
We
one.
got a third
Let me get
target.
in position. I've got the target. Copy. Target marked.
El Muro's on the move.
Let's get the motherfucker.
We need him alive. I say again, we need that HVT alive.
Shots fired. Unidad's engaging the cartel.
Check it out. Weapons case. Enemy marked. Got a tango. Let's go.
El Muro's turned on El Sueño, and now the cartel wants him dead. Get to him and bring him in before he disappears.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Roger.
Fucking hell.
Looks like we've riled them up.
I'm riding the motorcycle.
Got some hostile activity.
Grenade! Grenade!
El Muro's on the move.
Let's get the motherfucker.
We need him alive. I say again, we need that HVT alive.
The lieutenant's escaping.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora.
Come here, fuckface.
Back off!
Another tango.
Las tropas han chocado con fuerzas enemigas sin identificar. Nos reportan varias bajas. Las unidades para contraatacar ya vienen para acá. Unidades, comiencen
Shots fired. Unidades engaging the cartel.
Señales de enemigos por aquí. Continúen la búsqueda. Los soldados enemigos rompieron contacto y se retiraron. Es hora de terminar la búsqueda.
Arm over here.
If you gringos were smart, you stop right here. Put a bullet in my brain and go about your fucking business.
Maybe we just like your company, Miro. Ain't every day we meet a genuine Billy badass.
You got huevos, I give you that. But you pendejos are just as people on my way to killing El Sueño.
Two men like you, being friends. Y'all had to know one day you were gonna try to kill each other.
Maybe. True amigos are a rare thing in this line of work.
But you can always count on blood.
A huevo. Between mi jefe y mi hermano, the church will always be mi hermano. I'm gonna skin that pendejo Sueño and I'm gonna hang his fucking face on the wall. For like a trophy, you know.
Yeah, I get the idea.
But you? I ain't gonna take no trophy when I kill you. You ain't worth it.
This is it, El Muro. Welcome to the end of your illustrious career.
I like you, Yankees. You always know how to dream.
Easy, camine.
Do you have anything interesting to say?
He's an angry guy, that's for sure.
No eres más que una puta.
I see what you mean. You want some vengeance against Sueño? I am the means and the way. You just have to start talking. Every word you say is a nail in his coffin.
This is why you keep me alive? Eres muy pendeja. Tu gente killed my brother. Shed my blood in this pinche fucking Bolivian wasteland. I don't even have his goddamn body. Now you expect me to help you take down my best friend? What fucking planet do you think you're on?
Helping us nab Sueño is protecting yourself.
Why would I do that to him? To myself? Ubícate, vieja. We are men out here in the wild. We don't play these pinches morritos games. I respect Sueño. And if I'm going to respect myself, I'm gonna put him down with my own bullet. De mi fusca, cabrona. And now, I got a bullet for you too, Karen Bowman.
We've got to find a way to break the secret alliance between Santa Blanca and Unidad. Start digging in Media Luna. Get me some intel.
My security forces were shattered. I was a king without an army. My generals were dead or captured. I had no defenses, no armor. What use was a gun without a loyal hand to hold it? I had lost the only man I ever considered a friend. And when I asked my partners in Mexico for more sicarios, they refused. I would try to recruit from the gangs in El Salvador and Honduras. One man's war zone is another man's talent pool. But it would take time to train them, to cultivate them. Time I would spend with a target on my back, waiting for someone else to come for the crown.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
Nomad, you'll want to hear this. The activity found a message for you on one of Santa Blanca's websites.
A message for us?
There aren't any other 4 Americans causing trouble for Sueño. He says he wants to talk. He's acting like he'll negotiate. Think kumbaya and hug it out.
The meeting's fake, but it could also be a chance to draw Sueño out.
Sure. It's also a chance to get yourself killed. There's nothing to stop this from becoming a two-way shooting gallery.
Send us the info. If he wants to throw lead, we can throw lead.
I don't think you understand. This is a bad idea.
Bowman, I understand. Send us the info and we'll decide.
Fine. Do what you want. Bowman out.
Watch it, that thing's about to blow.
Todas las unidades manténganse en formación de búsqueda. Ya están por llegar los refuerzos. Eliminen a esa gente de inmediato. Tenemos algunas unidades enfrentadas a un grupo armado hostil y desconocido. Ya se han desplegado al lugar tropas de apoyo para terminar con la amenaza.
I'll drive.
Todas las unidades regresen a su patrullaje normal.
Seeing a lot of hardware.
Were you hoping for something fancy?
Guessing El Comandante has some big plans. Let's not storm the gates head on. We need something more indirect.
It don't got racing stripes, but it might have muscle under the hood.
I suppose. Proceed with caution.
We rattled somebody's cage.
Lieutenant marked.
Yo, eyes on the grunt. By the
Sniper in the
launcher.
tower. Sniper, top of the tower.
Get back before they make you. If found their amigo. Damn.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
Pinche cabrón. Tell me something good or I blow a canal through your head.
Tranquilo, tranquilo. I have something very good. El comandante has taken a Santa Blanca lieutenant for prisoner. He's using him for information on the cartel. El comandante, he searches for the cartel weaknesses.
Where's this prisoner now?
He's in a convoy, being transported to headquarters.
I got eyes on a weapons case.
I'm looking at 2 Unidad riflemen by the SEM launcher. Looks good. Come on. Eyes up, we got hostiles in the area.
This will go nice with my boots.
El Comandante is transporting a Santa Blanca prisoner by convoy. If we can get to this guy and cut him loose, he'll rat on El Comandante in a heartbeat.
Everybody hold up, we got hostiles in the area. I'm good, crank it.
Keep up, amigo. Unless you'd rather stay behind.
Why the rescue, culero? I get the vibe you're gonna kill me anyway.
Depends. You gonna be good?
Shit! Let me go and I'll show you how good I am, puto!
Good shooting. Let's clean up and move on.
Pinche puto! I'll fuck you up, cabrón!
Sure you will, amigo.
Looks like they're feeling froggy. We're gonna look around here for some intel.
Visual on Rebel radio broadcast unit. Let's activate it and get their message out.
And then dig in for a fight. Those things are like party invitations for SB goons.
Silencio.
Listo. What the hell you want with me? You're gonna kill me or what?
That's up to you. You willing to carry a message back to the cartel for me?
What do you want me to say?
Tell your buchon, tell everybody that'll listen, that El Comandante can't be trusted. He's looking for a way to stab the cartel in the back.
Whatever you say. I'm gone.
All objectives complete. We're done here. Let's keep moving.
Sorry about this, brother, but I gotta have the car. Out. Buckle up, people.
Keep up, amigo. Unless you'd rather stay behind.
Why the rescue, culero? I can survive, you're gonna kill me anyway.
Depends. You gonna be good?
Shit! Let me go and I'll show you how good I am, puto! Pinche puto! I'll fuck you up, cabrón!
Sure you will, amigo. We're clear. Y'all good? Ready? Open fire.
Roger.
Coopere y todo saldrá bien.
All objectives complete. We're done here. Let's keep moving.
Quédate quieto.
Bowman, we just cut loose a cartel lieutenant. Told him to warn his boss that El Comandante's gunning for him. That ought to put some pressure on our guy, make him easier to track.
You sure as shit got somebody's attention. Satellite's tracking a hell of a lot of vehicles scrambling out of a Santa Blanca camp near you. Looks like the cartel's going after El Comandante.
You got a location for us?
I'm pushing coordinates to you now. Just one thing. I want to know who this fucker is once you've taken him down. Get me a clear picture of El Comandante's face and upload it so I can get an ID.
Copy that. We'll try to keep him pretty for you.
The cartel's going after El Comandante. This is our chance to take the bastard out and blame it on El Sueño's people. Kill El Comandante and get me a photo to ID him.
Shitballs. Out of the car now. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Hey, ¿qué pasa? I'm in. Let's roll.
Siguen en el perímetro.
Got SP trading shots with Unidad. Commandante's secret moves are out in the open. Our message got through.
We got one last message to send. Let's move.
Shots fired. Unidad's engaging the cartel.
Marking an enemy. Great, the alarm's all we need.
Sepan que hemos escuchado la alarma que activaron. Estamos mandando ahora mismo un helicóptero de apoyo.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
Here we go.
I got eyes on El Comandante. Let's take this fucker out.
Copy that. I guess he wasn't as badass as he thought.
Let's take off that mask and get Bowman her photo. Let's see who you really are. Bowman, we've got that photo you wanted of El Comandante's face. Sending it now.
His name's Miguel de los Monteros. His father's a defense minister in La Paz. Looks like the bigwigs in the capital sent Miguel to Media Luna. I'm guessing he had a secret mission to take over Bolivia's cocaine trade.
Looks like we ruined the party for everybody. Something tells me the big boys in La Paz won't be happy with us. Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
I got it. I'll fly.
I'm on. Get away from there.
Let's go. Nomad. We're in Kawani province. What have you got for us?
Kawani's a major hub for the cartel's smuggling operations. We're talking about a sophisticated network of planes, trains, and cargo trucks carrying upwards of 30 tons of powder across the border. The network is the brainchild of an American national by the name of Boston Reed. Reed's a bush pilot who's been flying for Nydia Flores at El Boquita for years, and eventually worked his way into management.
How do we get Reed?
That's the tricky part. Reed's cagey as fuck. He stays in hiding most of the time, preferring to work through middlemen. Psych profile says he's clinically paranoid, but I think there's more to it than that.
Like what?
Money transfers that don't add up, message traffic to unknowns across the border, flights that don't correspond to cartel shipping routines. Reed's moving more than powder, and he doesn't want Sueño to know about it. We've been getting reports of cartel activity around the train cemetery for some time now. See what you can find out.
No mames, güey. Acabo de escuchar un tiro. Ah, huevo, seguro nos están atacando.
The LT's making a run for it. They're onto us. Watch out.
Nomad, I just uploaded Boston Reed's CIA profile video. Should help you track him down here in Kawani.
The Mama and Papa Reed raised little Boyer on apple pie and the Red Sox. Since graduating from high school, Boyer Boston Reed has done everything he could to shed that clean-cut image of his youth. Looking for adventure, Reed left his hometown of Lexington, Massachusetts, and became a bush pilot in South America. Medical records also tell a saga of gonorrhea, hep C, and herpes. As a pilot, he stayed clean for a number of years, but one fateful day, he met El Boquita. Within days, Reed was flying Santa Blanca's coke to Georgia, Florida, and the Carolinas. With the drug smuggling came the money, and Reed loves to spend it. He's chummy with Boquita, who gave him that nickname Boston because of his accent. Make no mistake, Reed may play hard, but he works harder. Now based out of Kawani, he coordinates all of Santa Blanca's smuggling by air. He uses temporary airstrips, and his own people don't know where they are until the last possible moment. When he's working, Boston Reed is impossible to locate. And you're gonna find him.
Assholes are coming this way. What's the plan? Camp's settling down. They must think we've left. They got backup rolling in.
We've got intel on cartel activity at the train cemetery. Check the place out and see what you can find.
Captain's making a run for it.
Vuelvan a atacar.
All right, good to go.
Close by, I heard the explosion.
Hold on. Besides the cartel activity up ahead.
Looks like Bowman was right. What's the play, boss?
Let's find the asshole in charge and see what he can tell us. Approaching train cemetery.
That where old trains go to die. When the local mines went bust, the companies left all their trains behind.
Keep your heads down. We don't want to say a big hello until we find something. Got eyes on a Santa Blanca lieutenant. Looks like he may be the man we're looking for.
Got him.
Remember, we need him alive. If that's a tour group, I'll eat my fucking boot.
You think this is connected to Reed?
Only one way to find out.
What about the friendlies?
We'll cut them loose if we can, but it's not our priority. Clear?
Clear.
Buckle up, people.
Oh, hell, that was a rebel. Okay, we're still on.
Hold on. Signs of cartel activity up ahead.
Looks like Bowman was right. What's the play, boss?
Let's find the asshole in charge and see what he can tell us.
Hostiles in the area. Stay frosty.
If that's a tour group, I'll eat my fucking boot.
You think this is connected to Reed?
Only one way to find out.
What about the friendlies?
We'll cut them loose if we can, but it's not our priority. Clear?
Clear.
We got rebels throwing down.
Got eyes on a Santa Blanca lieutenant. Looks like he may be the man we're looking for.
Got him.
I'm done fighting! Okay, listo!
Ave Maria Purísima.
Take it easy, okay? Cálmate, pues. Let's talk about this. Maybe we can make a deal, you and me.
You want a deal? How's this? Give me Reed, and maybe I don't blow your brains out.
Aguanta. Look, I don't know where he is, okay? Reed does everything to his middleman.
What about these people? Where are they from?
There's 5 or 6 villages Reed likes to hit. Places where people disappear and no one asks any questions. Así de simple.
And the cartel, they get a cut too.
No. We keep this to ourselves. Sueño would send every one of us to El Pozolero if he found out.
I want a list of these villages you've been targeting. Now.
Tranquis, okay? Whatever you say. But you didn't get it from me, alright? ¿Está claro?
Bowman, you were right about Reed. Fucker's running a human trafficking operation right under Sueño's nose.
Outstanding. This could be the lever we need to force Reed into the open. Keep pulling on that thread, Nomad. Let's see where it leads.
What about the cocaine smuggling network?
No reason why you can't investigate that too. Reed's at the center of both. With luck, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Copy that. Nomad out. Setting up a flare. Eyes out.
Shit, they're headed this way. What should we do?
Here's a flash crash for these hombres. Throwing a simulator. Let's see how they like a simulator. Here's a flash crash for these hombres. Throwing a simulator. Got eyes on a sniper. Clear over here.
Look alive. We got company. Get down before they see you.
Frag out. Frag out.
Bad guys are reacting to the
Frag
blast.
out. Yes. Frag out. Frag out. Yes. Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
They're coming right at us. What's the word, boss?
Frag out. Frag out. Yes. Frag out. Frag out.
We're clear over here.
I'll pilot.
Back, that tango might spot you. Tango knows somebody's got a beat on him. Watch your step. These guys know something's up. Got anything?
Could be. It's a work schedule for one of the air traffic controllers at the Kawani airport. It just so happens that this guy's always on duty when the cartel's got a flight plan.
What a coincidence.
Let's track this guy down and see what he knows about Reed.
Hey, I found details on an SB supply helicopter. All we have to do is hijack it and deliver it to the rebels. Simple, right?
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
We've got intel on an air traffic controller working for the cartel. Grab him and find out what he knows about Reed's operation.
Good to go. Get away from there. Move! Hey, the captain's running away.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque. Hemos enviado el enemigo. unidades a unos cuantos kilómetros de aquí. Los refuerzos ya están en camino.
¡Tranquilo! ¡Aquí está!
I'm in. Let's go.
Una novedad hasta ahora. Mantengan la búsqueda. Perdimos contacto con el enemigo. Salgan del servicio.
We got a cartel lieutenant. The HQ building. Inside. Heads up, narco with a submachine gun. Next to that crate of comm gear. Hang back, they see you.
Yo, 2 cartel gunmen. There, by the container. Hold up, they're gonna see you. Okay, we're cool. Relax, we're still good. They're on alert.
Frag out.
What's with the alarm?
Got eyes on the ATC. Let's move in. Copiaré y todo saldrá bien.
Por favor, ¿qué quiere? ¿Es de Santa Blanca? ¿Unidad? What do you want?
We know you work with Boston Reed. Don't bother denying it. It'll just get you hurt.
Está bien. Whatever you say.
I want to know about his movements. Where does he go the most?
En Media Luna, pues. East of here. Due east. There's an airstrip in the bush he makes deliveries to. When the Jefe Reed needs to meet a buyer, he has me send a code over to the network to a buyer in Media Luna. The buyer meets him at the airstrip to collect the shipment.
Give me that code. Then show me the computer you used to send it.
Está bien. It's right here.
We got the fucking helo. The alarm. What's our play?
Code sent. Now we need to get to that airstrip.
We gonna rock all the way to Media Luna, boss?
I had another plan in mind. One of those crates outside ought to be fueled up.
Smart. Reed's men won't shoot one of their own, and the buyer won't see us coming.
Up to date on their flight reviews.
¿Qué chingados esperan? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
They're coming right at us. Any ideas, boss?
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
¡Se queda por aquí, cabrones!
I'm on.
¿Dónde están, putos?
Should have checked the duct tape on this crate before takeoff. Sounds like the wings are about to come off.
Should have jacked a newer plane, boss. Hell of a thing to risk millions of dollars of blow on a plane that would just barely stay in the air.
Nah, Reed's being smart using shit planes. He loses a flight, the plane doesn't cost much to replace, and nobody notices a bush plane that looks like every other bush plane.
Fucking hell. Shitballs.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down. Hit the dirt. Helicopter. guys. I got one narco, near the parking area.
Got eyes on the buyer. Careful who you shoot. We still need that scumbag alive.
Clear over here.
Pero por favor, no me lastime. I'm just a businessman.
Boston Reed, where is he?
I don't know where he is, okay? Everything goes through his middleman. I make an order and he delivers it, that's it.
An order for what?
People, okay? Men, women, you know.
What happens to these people you buy?
Depends. Most of the girls end up as sex slaves. The men get put to work. Some just get cut up and used for their organs. You know how much a young kidney's worth?
You pay in cash?
Usually, yeah. Fucking suitcases full.
Usually?
Last time I came up short, it was a rush order and I didn't have enough money on hand. Had to wire the rest to one of Reed's bank accounts. Motherfucker was pissed. But what else could I do?
I want the name of the bank and the account number.
Sure, yeah. I'll write it down and then we're done here, right? You go your way and I go mine, right?
We're starting to put the pieces together. I'll upload the bank info to Bowman. Between that and the list of villagers targeted by Reed's people, she ought to be able to come up with some solid leads. There are a lot of lights and switches. I'm taking the bike.
You're out. I'll meet you there.
This is Bowman. I've been working on the intel you got from Kwani, and I think I've got a line on Reed.
Let's hear it.
I cross-referenced security camera footage at Reed's bank with suspected human traffickers operating around the villages you provided. Got 2 hits. Brothers Carlos and Hernando Guerrero, a.k.a. Los Enterradores.
The Undertakers?
Nasty pieces of work. They specialize in snatching people right out of their beds. If half of what the locals say about them is true, they're a pair of fucking monsters.
We're sure they're working for Reed.
They withdrew funds from the bank account you gave me a couple of days ago.
Where can I find these assholes?
Triangulating off their cell phones now. Stand by for coordinates. Got a hit on Carlos's phone. I'm sending you his location now.
You don't sound like that's a good thing.
Carlos is the dumb one. It's his brother Hernando that's most likely got info on Reed.
We need to find Carlos. Follow him to his brother Hernando.
Just be careful. If Carlos catches you following him, he'll find some way to warn Hernando. We'll never catch him then.
Understood. He'll never know we're there.
Sorry about this, brother, but I gotta have the car. Out. I'll drive.
To the market, Jeeves. Unidad chopper, stay low. 2 Sicarios, near the mortar. Copter, get down. Down, they're gonna see you. We poked the hornet's nest.
No mames, clarito, se fueron unos pinches disparos. ¡Órale, todos, protéjanse! ¿Qué chingados está pasando? ¿Dónde están los cañones? ¡Tenemos a estos pendejos enfrente! ¿Qué chingados espera? ¡Asesinos se vayan con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda!
Frag out.
They're coming this way.
Frag out. Yes.
¡Todo el mundo pecho tierra! ¡Abajo, abajo! No hay nadie aquí. Esos cabrones
Bowman,
estaban aquí
we got intel on a truck depot in Kiwani that coordinates all the shipments moving through the province.
Bravo, Zulu. That's just what we need.
What's the play? You want us to shut it down?
No, we take out the depot, they'll just relocate somewhere else, and there won't be any closer to figuring out the rest of the pipeline. The keys to the whole Kiwani smuggling network are in that depot. Routes, destinations, cargo manifests, the works. We need to sneak into the depot and copy their files. Then we'll have everything we need.
We?
I'm with you in spirit. That counts, right?
Frag out. Frag out. Get some.
Ahora sí esos putos quieren volar algo en pedazos. A la verga, jalen.
We've got intel on a depot that coordinates with the overland smuggling across Kiwani. I need you to infiltrate the depot and get me copies of their schedules and smuggling routes.
Up on the truck depot now. Remember, we don't want Santa Blanca to know we even got close to it.
Security is tight. We're gonna need to get a little creative to make it past those guards.
The guards are letting cartel vehicles inside without inspecting them. That could be our way in.
We can fall back to the road, hijack a car or a truck, and roll into the depot.
I spotted cartel trucks outside the depot. Let's do this.
Sicario sporting a minigun. Over there, next to the container. Hang back before they spot you.
Looks like transit schedules and smuggling routes through the province. This is what we're looking for.
Por aquí hay algo culero. Todo tranquilo.
¡Alguien nos está tirando a matar!
Unidad chopper, stay low. Assholes know we're here. Stay quiet.
Yo, we got Unidad approaching. Tango heard the gunshot.
Inside.
Hey, we got a narco. Over by the checkpoint.
Got another tango.
All right, we're all clear.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Go ahead, I'll catch up.
Now, if we're lucky, they'll let us drive through unnoticed.
4 Americans with guns and bad accents? What's to notice?
Speak for yourself. My accent is perfect.
We're so fucked. You're gonna get made. Hang back.
Looks like transit schedules and smuggling routes through the province. This is what we're looking for. We've got the pictures we need. Let's clear out.
Move on. I'm on your 6.
Clear. No signs of alarm.
I'm pushing the intel to Bowman now. This should fill in.
Find the Guerrero brothers
and some of the blanks about Kawani's distribution network.
Go ahead without me.
This is Bowman. I've got another mission for you.
Let's hear it.
The intel you obtained from the truck depot turned out to be a fucking gold mine. Delivery schedules, convoy routes, the whole 9. Schedule says another convoy's getting ready to head out. It's a big one. We're talking upwards of 4 tons of product hidden in the trucks. I'm pushing the location to you now. Go take it out.
Copy that. We're on it. I'm riding the motorcycle.
Going on menu. Go on, I'll be right with you. Heads up, hostiles in the area.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Chingados, ¿qué estará haciendo mi jefecita?
Get down before they
I got
see
eyes
you.
on Carlos.
That dude? You can't be serious. Might as well be your daughter could beat the shit out of him.
Let's try not to spook him. We just need to hang back and let him lead us to his brother.
Hold up, we're gonna spot you. Go on without me. Loaded that bird, on patrol. Watch out. Think we're all clear.
Okay, here we go.
That Hernando?
Gotta be.
These no-loads are the fucking Undertakers? The ones all the locals are so scared of? What now?
We grab Hernando and get him to tell us where Reed's hiding.
What about Carlos?
Fuck him. He's just an obstacle now. Hernando's the one we want.
Copy that.
Easy. Come on now.
Please! I give up!
The OT's escaping. They know we're here. Be careful.
What is this? Who the fuck are you?
Where's Reed?
Who? I got no idea who that is.
Don't bullshit me, Hernando. You either tell me where I can find Reed, or I make sure El Sueño knows all about your little human trafficking ring.
I don't know where Reed is. Fucker never shows his face unless he's got a shipment to make, or there's some kind of emergency.
I think this qualifies as an emergency. Don't you?
There's a special code. I enter it into a laptop at the airstrip. Reed gets the signal and comes to the airfield. That's it.
Give me the code. Then tell me where I can find this airfield. Bowman, we got the Guerrero brothers.
They give you any trouble?
What do you think?
So what'd you get?
A code that'll summon Reed to an airfield not too far away. When he turns up, we'll be waiting.
Outstanding. Go get him, hotshot.
Let's roll.
Vamos a tirarle esta banda, disparen.
We've got word that a massive shipment of cocaine is being transported by convoy to Brazil. Make sure those trucks don't reach the border.
Out of the car now. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Buckle up, people.
To the market, Jeeves.
Convoy's destroyed. Cartel just took a big fucking hit to their bottom line. Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
Escort cars, move! It's gonna blow!
Frag out.
What the shit? That's Pax guy. Well, that was messy as shit.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Copy that.
We've got a location and the code we need to draw Reed out of hiding. Let's set a trap for the son of a bitch and take him out.
Coming up on the airstrip now. Enemy marked.
Down. You're giving yourself away.
Clear. We got bad guys. All good, all clear.
Got some hostile activity. I think that's all of them.
I'm entering the codes now. Reed should be receiving the signal. He'll show up any second. Set up for the ambush. Target incoming. Get ready.
Helicopter incoming.
Chopper, down. Escort destroyed. Fucking smoke the helo.
That's the target. Weapons free.
Looks like we've riled them up.
Tango down. Let's notify Bowman. Bowman, Boston Reed is no longer on the playing board.
Trafficking angle. It's been a big problem here for a long while. Of course, someone in Santa Blanca's gonna bloody his paw with it. Let's look at that.
He stopped Boston Reed and freed a few innocent folks. It's a good day.
Better than others, anyway. Bowman out.
No more excuses. We want our fucking money ahora.
Nidia will take care of this.
Sueño, do we need to make a change here?
Nidia has been one of our best people for years.
Maybe too many. Maybe she's lost her edge.
Over time, I had seen many buchones come and go. When you're king, you learn to lose a few knights. But Nidia Flores was different. I had taken her under my wing from a young age. She was the closest thing I would ever have to a daughter. She was my reina. If I fed her to the wolves, a part of me would die with her. You'll get your money, se lo juro. I guarantee it.
Don't make us regret this. Sostén tu palabra.
Outstanding work in Kawani. Eliminating Reed has disrupted the entire smuggling network. Grounding their planes has cut Santa Blanca's output in the province by 2/3.
What about the overland routes?
The data you got from the truck depot is allowing us to map the entire operation from beginning to end. Once we're sure we have everything, we'll notify law enforcement across the border and coordinate a series of raids. It'll be a disaster for the cartel.
The locals, too. Santa Blanca employed a hell of a lot of people to operate those trucks.
That's above my pay grade. You want to put people to work? Try to keep score.
I'll keep that in mind. Nomad out.
El Sueño wants to meet. Maybe he wants to negotiate, maybe he wants to kill you. Either way, watch your ass.